Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Hero Hype online show. I'm your host Steffi and we have a great fun show lined up for you today. Make sure to keep watching because we're about to show you what the hype is all about. Here on the Hero Hype show, we will be featuring a variety of things. We will be showcasing some really cool stuff, talking about video games, comic books, and anime, from your favorite heroes to your most hated villains. We will be covering cosplay, box office hits, interviewing artists, exclusive shops. We'll go behind the scenes and show you something new and different.
Hey everyone, this is Juliana and today I'm gonna take you to the biggest comic store in South Florida. We were at Tate's recently and we had an amazing time there. The store is huge, full of products and comic books. The staff was super friendly. The customers are so happy to be there. We have amazing interviews for you, so check it out. Hey everyone, this is Juliana and we're here on the scene at the main headquarters of Tate's Comic Shop, one of the coolest and well-known comic book stores here in Lauderhill, Florida. They have all types of variety for your collector needs, from vintage to anime, comic books, toys, and much more.
Well, we came here for the sweaters, for the pictures with the Guardians of the Holiday, if I'm not mistaken. And we've been here several times. It's always to see what you guys bring, that it's new and exciting. So yeah.
So what's your favorite section of the store?
It has to be the statues. Some of them are just very detailed and it looks like you're actually looking at the person instead of a statue.
Very real, right? Yeah. So what's your favorite item that you have from the store?
I like they have this area where they have this really creative utensils and stuff for the house, and it's always something new, something really cool. I look for it, and then a little bit of everything from movies.
So what brings you here today?
Well, Tate's was doing some screen printing for these kind of Christmas shirts, so I decided to get a couple of them today. They always are doing these kind of cool things here at Tate, so anytime they do this kind of stuff, I try to take advantage of it. So they're always really good with the community. So
that's awesome. And what's your favorite part of the store? What do you like the most about Tate's?
Man, it's tough to say. There's so many great things I love about Tate's. I love the comic books here. They have such a great selection, as you can see. Really a big fan of Deadpool. That's why I'm in this section right now, and they always have exactly what I'm looking for. So.
Oh, that's awesome. And what are the items you have in your personal collection from the store?
I have a lot of those little mystery box toys. I get a lot of those here at Tate's because they always have a good selection of them. And then I would say a lot of the Marvel comics are probably the bigger things I keep in my collection.
So what brings you here today?
We came to get these little prints on the t-shirt.
They're fantastic.
They're awesome. And my extensive collection of vinyl figurines.
That's awesome.
Yes.
It's kind of huge.
What about you?
Yeah, the screen prints are great. They do it pretty much every sale. It's a big one, and I love them all.
Everything,
yeah.
All the items. So what do you have in your personal collection home? Like, do you collect comic books or?
A lot of Doctor Who stuff. A lot of Doctor Who.
That's awesome.
I have an extensive collection of these vinyl figurines. I come here all the time to get these mostly. I have a lot of shelves and shelves of these.
So what brings you guys here today?
Actually, this is a surprise for my son. This is his first time into this store.
Really?
Yes, his first time into a comic book store, so I wanted him to come over here because I used to live right down the street. And I came here when I was a teenager, so today is his first day, so I wanted to kind of give him an idea of what a comic book store is about. So yeah.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite part of the store? What do you like most about it?
My favorite part of the store is the Star Wars stuff, because I grew up on Star Wars. So, and my favorite superhero is Shazam. So I found something, so I bought a little memorabilia for myself. But the Star Wars collection is definitely my most favorite.
What about you? What did you like about the store?
I like the Japanese comics, the way they're
personal collection, like comic books, toys? What do you like the most?
I like the Pokemon books the most, but when I go to the library, I like to get all the Dragon Balls.
Oh, okay. So all the Japanese stuff is your favorite stuff. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, normally, you know, we take him to the library, but he's never, like I said, he's never been in a comic book store. So now he's like, wow, this is nowhere near the library. I can just look everywhere. There's comic books everywhere. So.
Okay, so how long have you been working here at Tate?
I myself, I've been here for 9 years now. This is my 9th year.
9 years, wow.
Yeah, I started because we have Piper High School right there. I started when I started high school, and I've been here ever since. They treat me nice.
Wow, that's really cool. And what do you think sets Tate apart from the other comic stores?
I would say we do have a fair amount of space. We just expanded actually. This is what we're standing in right now is part of our new expansion. Yeah, so you know, we got the gallery upstairs. You know art galleries. We do monthly shows. We're always doing events. You know, trying to put on whatever we can just to help out the community.
Okay, and what do you think? So Tate has been in business since 1993. What can we expect for next year and the following years?
Honestly, we put out a whole lot of things. Like we expanded, and it looks like we have everything set up now, but we're still working on getting everything into the new space. We want to expand all of our sections. We want to expand Star Wars. We want to expand our comics. We want to expand everything. We just, as long as we can get more space, we'll keep expanding.
And bringing new great stuff.
Yep, we'll do all kinds of events as well. We just did the Substitute Santa today, where we had the Guardians of the Galaxy set up as our Santa Claus. And next Sunday we're going to be doing, we're going to have Spider-Man and Deadpool with their assistant Harley Quinn as our Substitute Santas. And then the Sunday after that, we're going to be having Batman and Darth Vader as our Substitute Santas.
Wow, so there's always something going on here, right? Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I'd like to thank Tate for letting us come here and check out this amazing inventory.
Absolutely.
And talk with the staff and doing interviews. So we're definitely going to be seeing you again.
Yeah, you can always follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well. Everything new and creative that we do, we will post on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want to add?
That's about it. We are located in South Florida. We just opened up our Boynton store about a year ago now. As of a week or 2 weeks ago, it's been open for business, and we are just in the talks of expanding everything better.
All over South Florida.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, it's Steffi here with Mad Mel Madigan. So talk to me about your costume. Well, I am MJ Playboy Bunny. I actually made this for Halloween. It came to me in a vision, which is kind of weird, but yeah. I was taking a nap before a Halloween party, and I had not decided what Halloween costume I wanted. And then I woke up, and I was like, I know what I want to do. And then I made this.
So how long did it take you to make it?
Not that long, because the bottoms I had made before for a Spider-Man bikini that I have, so that I just transferred over. And then this was a corset I had, and I actually had red fabric paint from when I made the bikini. So I just slapped it on. I was like, please be dry in time.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. So can you show us your entire costume?
There's a heart-shaped spider symbol on the
And do you have a message for the fans?
Yep. I love you guys, and make sure to add me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/madmelmadigan.
Great.
Thank you.
Tiffany Masters, Catwoman in Miami.
Talk to me about your character.
My character. Obviously Michelle Pfeiffer version. For me, this was the costume to do because I really identified with her character and what she went through in the movie. It's kind of like my alter ego. As you see in the movie, she goes through, she's basically pushed too far, she snaps, and then, the good girl gone bad. kind of persona. So I love being Catwoman because I can bring out that Catwoman side of me, and it's a lot of fun.
How long did you take to get ready?
To get ready to put it on, makeup and everything, I'd say about an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, makeup, just getting it, get it just right. 45 minutes to an hour.
They say you're a movie buff? Anything in particular?
Love movies. I love all the Batman, obviously. Huge Batman fan. I like everything kind of dark and gothic, so if you couldn't tell. Yeah, horror. I love horror, comedy.
Great. And do you have a message for the fans?
For the fans and cosplayers, fans, we always appreciate your support. Cosplayers, I think the one thing about advice that I would give them is to get more into their character. If you're doing cosplay, it's kind of like your costume and you're playing the character. I mean, I see a lot of people that are in a costume, but they don't really embody the character. So I know when I'm in Catwoman mode, I'm like, I try to be Catwoman, but so that's all I would say is just try to get into your character and have fun with it.
Tonight I'm with
Jake.
and Pam. And tell me about your amazing costumes.
Well, I'm Clark Kent with the Superman showing. I'm not afraid to let people know who I am. It took about 10 minutes to do, to be honest.
Your entire costume was 10
The
minutes?
entire costume. I already had the pants, the shoes, the shirt. Bow tie was the longest part of the costume.
Wow.
Yes.
And what about you?
This is my first time cosplaying. I actually found the corset at a store for really cheap, and I ended up finding a skirt really cheap too. So all I had to do was just make a belt, add some rope, so kind of figured it out as I went along. And accessories, Halloween was recent, so I got that from there.
And how do you view your character?
Suave, sophisticated, handsome.
And what about you?
Strong, independent, and I just like the persona that she shows, like girls can go out there and be strong just like guys can too.
High five. And tell me, do you have a favorite comic book?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Anything really.
Great.
It all.
And do you have a message for the fans?
You're never too old to dress up.
Have fun with everything.
Doris.
JJ.
So tell us about your inspiration.
Well, we've been going to conventions for a while now, and our most two favorite characters are Harley Quinn and Joker. Harley Quinn is the true definition of love is blind. She falls in love with Joker and runs around even though he abuses her, uses her, and everything like that.
And how do you feel about the Joker?
Well, Joker is interesting because he's a fun guy. Because it's like he looks at the apple cart and thinks, if I tip it over, what's gonna happen? Like basically, he looks at a situation and says, okay, wouldn't it be so hilarious if I just create as much, like if I just did one little thing that would just set everything off? Which I think we all have those little moments where we just go, I wonder if I did this. I know it's bad, but I wonder if I did it. He's the one that does it. He'll take it to another extreme, but it's just sort of like a gleeful, fun little like innocence to the character that like he comes across as, but sick, very sick, which is fun.
I'm with Allie too. So tell me about your character.
I'm She-Hulk, or Red She-Hulk. Real name is Betty Ross. She actually is from, obviously, the Hulk universe and stuff, and she's completely sassy. She's really sassy. She's a Defenders, too.
Great. Do you have a favorite comic book?
Yes, actually, Black Cat and Spider-Man, Evil That Men Do. It's really good, written by Kevin Smith, one of the best storylines I have ever read.
Now, do you have a message you want to give the fans?
Yeah, you guys, if you're into cosplay or you're into comics and you're too shy, just do it. Like, seriously, it's so much fun to dress up and be mean and red for a day. Like, come on, just do it.
Hey guys, we're here with Sean Stealth of Stealth Mobile Gamings. He is the lead video game expert of the video game department for Hero HypeCon. So, Sean, want to tell a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Sean Stealth. I'm with Stealth Mobile Gaming,
And what I specialize in is bringing video games to events of all types. One of the main events that I am really excited to be a part of is Hero HypeCon 2015.
So what do you plan to bring for that?
Well, what I'm planning to bring to Hero HypeCon 2015 is tons more games than what we did last year, a lot more big screens, a lot more CRTs so that we can keep your frame rates at its correct accuracy, and we'll be bringing much more. Stay tuned.
So what are you most excited about for Hero HypeCon 2015?
Well, the most exciting thing I'm excited about is that this event will be a success. The video games will be in the doors. The music will be playing. We will be bringing an atmosphere of video game culture right here to Hero HypeCon 2015.
Well, guys, doesn't sound so exciting and so amazing. But I just gotta ask one thing. What's up with the belt?
Well, this belt right here is actually a replicated belt from Kamen Rider Den-O. Right now, we will be working starting in February filming for Kamen Rider Henshin, which you can go on Facebook, check it out, click like, you will find out more info. And if you're in the Miami area when we are filming, you could come out and be a part of it as well.
Well, that's even more exciting than anything. But we'll have the link below, so definitely check and give it a like, check it out, please. That will sound like an amazing TV series. I'm Elena.
I'm Alessandra.
Well, basically I started off, being a fan of all the electronic music and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't really a DJ until I eventually one day thought, these guys are having a great time making people have, fun and stuff, and like, why can't I do this? So I eventually, learned how to DJ, taught myself how to produce, and I've also involved with gaming very much. I love video games. I was going to conventions and stuff. And I eventually went to a pretty big convention, and I met a guy by the name of Sean Stealth. And he's actually the guy it's why I'm here today, because of him. Because he let me DJ with him at that big convention. And that's what basically got me known. And that's what I've been doing, just DJing at conventions. I like to play music that everyone likes. So like, let's say there's someone that gives me a request, I'll try to put in their request into my set. I just want to make people happy. And I want people to enjoy their time when I'm there DJing for them. So I'm going to play what you want. That's basically what I'm going to do. My motivation has really always been the bigger DJs. I love what they do, and I'd love to do it, one day maybe as a career. And in order to do that, I need to learn how to do it as good as these guys. So every time I see these guys, I take notes, I see what they're doing, and I try to replicate it as best as I can to get people a good performance. Well, basically, what really inspires me are the other artists. So like, I'm listening to their sounds and their stuff, and I try to replicate their type of sounds that they're using in their tracks, but make it my own in terms of like rhythm and stuff. So really, I just have to be inspired. Video games is a big thing that inspires me, and the music from video games. So that's why a lot of my songs have to do with video games and like remixes and stuff like that. But that's basically what inspires me. Hey guys, my name is Lucas Larvens. Most of you guys know me as DJ Powerglove, and I'm so excited to be working with Hero HypeCon this year. As you guys have probably seen, I have so many new tracks lined up for you this year. And basically Hero HypeCon is my way to debut it to you guys and show you what I'm all about,
Do you think you're better?
Hey everyone, this is your girl Maciel, aka Maze, and on today's show we're going to go over a few things. First, we're going to talk about how gaming has changed throughout the years. A lot has changed since our 90s console war between Nintendo and Sega. Today, console war between Xbox and PlayStation is hotter than ever. More titles continue to come out, and gamers of all kinds are getting more into this hobby. People from all over the world continue to support this next-gen movement, and from the looks of it, the future of gaming is finally here. We're sure that both Xbox and PlayStation have huge plans for us gamers, and you know we are here to show them all support. Xbox and PlayStation is not the only thing we have out here. We also have the Nintendo Wii U, which is getting a lot of attention with awesome titles like the new Super Mario Bros. And Mario Kart 8, which is one of my favorites. Graphics are getting so much better that it feels like you're watching and playing a movie instead. The performance in the next-gen systems are so much that we can't even understand them all yet. New upgrades and everything. Alright everyone, that's all I have for now, but make sure to comment or message us if you have anything specific that you want me to talk about from the gaming world in my next segment. I will be going over all the messages, and who knows, maybe one of your messages will be featured in our next show.
Well everyone, that wraps up our first episode of our online show. We would like to extend a big thank you to Tate's Comic Books for allowing us to come out to their store. If you love comic books as much as we do, you have to go check them out. Don't miss out. We would also like to thank all of our fans, followers, viewers, our guests, our team, and supporters who continue to be with us. Don't forget to laugh, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and social media sites. Stay tuned for next month's show because the hype just continues.